Okay, so we are live. Test mic, test mic. Um, Good morning, good evening, good afternoon sa lahat po ng makakapanood ng ating broadcast today. I hope you are all well. And today is December 30. It is actually holiday here in the Philippines, celebrating the Rizal Day, wherein it's the Jose Rizal's execution day. Our national hero in the Philippines. So hopefully everyone is at least paying attention on the contribution of this great person that very popular and known not only in the Philippines but all over the world because of his writings and doings during his precious times. Okay, so in today's broadcast, we call this PSE Thursday, wherein ang gagawin natin today is we are going to review news about the Philippine stocks with regards to some news, and then we are going to revisit some of the COL's recommendation with regards to Santa Rally. Okay, so let's see kung yung fair value ng COL is being materialized, or those stocks na na-mention doon sa list nila ng different stocks for a good upside, maganda ba ang result since we are in a few days. So today is holiday and tomorrow is, I think, half day trading day for the Philippine market. So yeah, let's start with the news. Ito yung sabi ko nga kanina, ang coverage natin today is yung news, which is obviously kapag near or during this time of the year, ito yung tinatawag nating window dressing din. But this time I think this is the window dressing for the year, not for the month, since we are about to close the year and most of the funds or managing their funds are doing good impression with the yearly performance of the funds that they are managing. So para sa ating mga retail traders, so hopefully yung ating portfolio is madadamay kumbaga dito sa window dressing kung nakaposition tayo. So hopefully meron tayong mga good position in terms of long-term investment, and this time naman is minsan sana nakaposition na kayo few weeks or few months back in order to have the benefit of window dressing. And secondly, ang i-discuss natin is the COL or call to action, wherein Santa Claus is coming to town, wherein meron silang mga recommended na stock wherein it has a good upside, 94.9 being the highest upside from this list that we have. Titignan natin mamaya kung ano etong mga stocks na to. But actually we did a video on this list a few weeks back when I was still in Cebu. So i-review natin kung as I promised during that broadcast na we are going to check again before the end of the year the performance of those stock, if the Santa Rally is being materialized on those. So first stop is the news wherein the PSE gains anew with window dressing still in progress. So this is news taken from Inquirer.net. So forgive my date, this is December 29, but actually today is December 30. And the benchmark Philippine Stock Exchange pushed higher on Wednesday as investors stayed on the sidelines while overseas markets pulled back on Omicron worries. The PSEI rose 0.66% or 48.06 points to 7,334.56, while the broader all shares index added 0.66% or 25.47 points to 3,883.38. So this is the result of the trading day last Wednesday, because today is holiday. We'll see tomorrow, because I've seen earlier today that the result or the US indices was getting hammered due to the rise of Omicron cases there. So medyo makakaapekto ba yung numbers na yon sa ating closing trading day for the year tomorrow? So titingnan natin kung okay ba yung closing. And the Philippine shares once again made steady gains as part of the year-end window dressing amid a quiet week and ahead of the holidays. So this is the holiday for the New Year. Luis Gerardo Limlingan, Managing Director of Regina Capital Development, said in a note to investors. So trading will be closed today due to Rizal Day holiday before resuming for a half-day session on Friday. So tomorrow is a Friday and we are going to have a half-day trading session for the Philippine market. So titingnan natin kung yung mga cases ba, number of cases overseas that affected the US market last night and tonight would also greatly affect our market tomorrow. Market volume was relatively lower, while subsectors were mostly positive, with mining and oil and property gaining 2.82% and 2.16% respectively. The holding firm sub-index was the only loser as it dropped 0.52%. Okay, so overall, the window dressing, as again said earlier, that this is a yearly and monthly activity for the market, but this one is a big one because this is for the closing of the year. So yeah, so let's see. Ito yung list ng ating COL to action or call to action na list of recommended stocks na dapat merong mga high upside from their price previously. And again, 94.9 is the highest upside, which is for Alliance Global na stock natin. And let's check yung stock of those by checking each of the stock na na-mention. So of course, before anything else, we would revisit or check the index. Wednesday, it closed on a green and as high as 7,288. Oh, sorry. That would be 7,334.56, and lowest is 723,701, while it closes 7,334.56. Again, the index is still, for me, is an continuous uptrend in this ascending triangle, with the resistance on 7,425. So I remember one of the COL, I think April said that we are about to close 7-8, but it seems that number is way too far because of the Omicron. Because I think during November medyo nag-umo-okay na yung ating market, then suddenly we have Omicron variant back in South Africa, and now being spreading in the North Americas and the Europe. So hopefully we could contain that variant here in the Philippines. And as the effect, sabi ko nga kanina, yung market natin sa US is medyo affected siya of those number. So but with Wednesday's result in the market, still we are on the uptrend, wala pa tayong nakikita, and let's see tomorrow kung etong gain natin or etong 0.66% na gain noong Wednesday would be dragged down by those numbers. So let's check the first stock in the list, which is the Alliance Global Group Incorporated. Yung kanyang fair value estimate is 23.4. So 23.4 is medyo malayo pa siya. And ayan, so 23 point something natin. Ito yung 24. So kung titingnan mo, medyo malayo pa, and I think kung nakakuha kayo dito during December 1, that would be a great position. And kung tomorrow is meron siyang correction na mangyayari for this price, and the price would go near on the trend line, that would be very good time to buy and accumulate some if you like Alliance Global Group Incorporated. But again, this is just a estimate and recommendation, but you should do your own research on this list of stocks na mention natin here, and see if the fundamentals and the technicals that you see in your research is really a good investment. Okay, so yeah, next is ALI, or the Ayala Land Incorporated. The fair value estimate is 43.2, and currently the price is what, it closed on 35.65. so 35, okay, so that would still a good return or upside from the current price. But again, for me, I would wait for tomorrow's price movement, kasi nga baka bukas makakakuha ka pa ng magandang price. But I agree that ALI is on an uptrend, but the area of value na pwede nating tingnan dito is yung trend line, that uptrend. So basically right now nasa 33 na price yung maganda. But tomorrow, maybe tomorrow or on next year, which is on January 3, kapag nag-open ang market, tingnan natin kung ano yung price action movement ng ALI. Okay, so next is Aboitiz Power. So personally, I do have a trade on Aboitiz Power, and it's doing good because Wednesday it closed on green with 1.16% na increase, and at the current price, still for me, I'm a buyer for this one because Obviously the uptrend is still intact, and it's still on a few percent points from the trend line. So ang kanyang fair value according to COL is 46.5, and yeah, that would be a great upside. Tingnan natin kung namarkahan na ba natin dito. So that's the 46 there. Medyo malayo pa yung distance, but if you would like to position, so the current price would be good, but again tomorrow would be another opportunity if the market would copy or would be affected by the result of the trading session in the US tonight. That's it for Aboitiz Power. So BDO, with the recent controversy that it has, na meron sila with regards to hacking on client's account, mukhang hindi naman siya affected kasi yung price is still good and still on an uptrend. So ang upside niya is 36%, and the fair value estimate would be 168. Currently it's 127. So yeah, yan. So at the current price, I would wait on kung lalapit siya dito sa support na 122, or kung mas lalapit pa siya dito sa ating trend line, that would be a very good instance or price to accumulate. So technically, ang BDO is still on an uptrend based on this chart. So yun nga lang, kailangan mong maghintay ng konti ng magandang price dun nga sa sinabi kong support, or etong kung makakakuha pa tayo dito sa trend line. But if you will believe in the BDO's business and in its fundamentally sound, and the fair value is 168, so I think I received a little amount of dividend from BDO because of the my small position with this stock. So yeah, for me as a short-term trader, ang tinitingnan natin is yung chart. So for me, maghihintay ako na bumalik siya dito sa kanyang trend line or doon sa support. Okay, so that's Banco de Oro. Next is GTCAP, or the GT Capital. So GT Capital is, the fair value estimate is 1,110, and it's currently at the price of 555. So that's 94.7 upside. Let's see. So it's the same uptrend, and for me it is really a good price right now, because the price is very near on the trend line. So tomorrow would be a great opportunity to accumulate. Let's see kung makaka-position din tayo ng kaunting trade tomorrow. So I'll take a note on this GTCAP for a good trade tomorrow. Tingnan natin kung meron ba tayong makikita, or I could also add this in my portfolio list, so that when we check tomorrow, that would be GTCAP. That is GTCAP save. So meaning pag tiningnan natin yung ating portfolio bukas, and pag hindi natin nakalimutan, para hindi natin makalimutan na kailangan nating bumili ng konti or i-trade itong GTCAP based on this chart. So basically, ang gagawin natin tomorrow is pupunta tayo sa kanyang hourly. Tingnan nga natin kung meron tayong good support there. So yan, ito lang yung diferensya sa ating broker, na hindi niya i-plot yung tamang chart kapag nag-change tayo ng time frame. So tingnan natin kung bababaan lang natin yung ating time, and this would be on a 60-minute chart. Ayan. So obviously ang ating so ganun pa rin, but sa daily chart pwede na natin siya makita, right? GTCAP is in here. So sa ating Santarali, so GTCAP, ayan. So for me, ang gagawin natin tomorrow is we will look into previous low, and the previous low for me is this one here. Etong price na to. So yan yung magiging kumbaga stop loss natin, and I can create a ray. Let's make it red to make sure that it will be our stop loss. So ayan, tapos gagamitan natin siya ng annotation na ito yung stop loss natin. Okay, yan. Okay. So tapos the next is, of course, we need to calculate the size na kailangan natin. Okay. Ayan. So yan yung ating stop loss, and it's up to your position sizing kung ilang shares yung bibilin nyo, but I'll calculate later kung ilan yung dapat kong bilhin for GTCAP, because technically it has a good chart for me at least. Okay, so that's for GTCAP. So RLC is, the fair value is 26.9, an upside of 44.5%. We have a good chart as well with RLC. Ayan, 26. Okay, so same, it's the uptrend is still good, but for me I would still wait another opportunity as a short-term trader to have a correction, kasi medyo mataas na siya. Or it could be, we could be a breakout trader naman. Pwede nating hintayin din na mag-breakout siya sa level na yan, and wait for a retest before buying. Okay, so RLC for me is still good. It's an uptrend, but yeah, to make it a good trading for me is I would need to wait for a good setup, which is hihintayin nga natin yung price niya na bumalik doon sa kanyang trend line. So for next is RRHI, or the Robinsons Retail Holdings Incorporated. 100 yung kanyang fair value estimate, and currently it's on the closing price last Wednesday trading day is 67. So you still have a good upside, but let's see if what's the optimal position that we could take on this asset. So for one, it could be the breakout of 68.70 price, or you could look for a retracement on this level, which is the 62 level. So yun yung pwede nating hintayan na good price for this one. So if you are more conservative, you could wait for the price to get back into that downtrend. That would give you a better risk reward ratio based on the fair value estimate of 100. Okay, so last on the list is TEL, or the PLDT. So personally, I also holding this stock, and one of my best performer in fact for this year is PLDT, because we had a chance to buy on dips, and currently we have, I think this one would be a great closer for our portfolio this year. But let's see if again we still have a half day trading session tomorrow for the last trading day of the year, and let's see if the price would drop on that support, which is currently the nearest support is 180.1, or it could go through that resistance, which is the 2000 level. Okay, so I think that's it for the list of the call to action, the Santa Rally list of stocks that COL has given to their investors that would be a possible upside. AGI as the number one, and Ayala Land as their least upside on the list. Okay, so let's go back to our, so we had our charts. So for the closing inspiration, I got this one from Jose Rizal's El Filibusterismo. Since today is a holiday and it's Rizal Day, so sabi niya, pinag-uusapan siya ng lahat dahil siya ay mayaman, pero bumabalik ang mga sundalo mula sa kampanya, may sakit at sugatan, ngunit walang dumadalaw sa kanila. So this is in fact very correct, not literally para sa mga sundalo, but with the current situation we have with the pandemic, we have a unsung heroes. They go to their family every day with a very tired body, but no one underpaid, overworked, especially the frontliners that we have in the country. So hopefully the government could reward them and see their effort that as the frontliners of this country for this pandemic. So yeah, thanks everybody for staying with me today. So hopefully ay meron kayo nakuha sa ating list of Philippine stocks na ating na-discuss, and good luck and happy holidays everybody. I'll see you next year for the next Philippine Stock Exchange Thursday session. Bye everybody.